Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic and our Human Paladin playthrough. I am getting back onto the Paladin today because I kind of made the decision that I want to engage with the endgame, but the way I do that is probably going to be a little bit different than most people do it until I find a guild and some people that I can raid with consistently at least once weekly. I'm going to be doing some of the questing and stuff that we didn't finish, some of the things that we never did. I want to be working on some of that stuff. So I think I'm going to head over into Icecrown today. We have a breadcrumb lead-in quest there, and I'm going to go check that out. Also in the queue for Utgard Pinnacle as a tank, if anybody ends up needing a tank for that, I would gladly like a shot at the one-handed weapon at the end of that. But yeah, I think, you know, from here on, I want to play the Paladin at least a little bit every day. Some of that's going to be doing heroic dungeons, some of it is going to be questing in the world, wrapping up some of the zones that we didn't finish, doing dailies and stuff like that when they're applicable to us is also something we could do. So yeah, I just want to engage with this character. I want to keep the character alive, basically. I have a lot of fun on the Paladin. But what I realized is that when it comes to raiding, I'm really not interested in pugging a weekly raid. Because a part of what I get out of raiding is not just progressing my character and getting better gear and getting achievements. Part of what I enjoy about raiding is just having that consistent group of people and knowing that you're helping to progress everybody in your group. You're getting stronger and better and more skilled as a group of players. And that's more rewarding to me than just going in with pugs and just kind of progressing my own character, getting some gear here and there. I would much rather have a consistent group of folks to do that with on a weekly basis. So I'm gonna start thinking about looking for a guild. I haven't been part of a guild in a very, very, very long time. And yeah, so that's what's been on my mind, but in the meantime I want to be playing the character and be active and all of that stuff, and there's a lot of good content left that we have really never explored. So we're going to spend some time doing that kind of stuff. Hope you guys enjoy, and definitely would like to hear your guys' feedback. What's going on down here exactly? It says there's a quest here, but I mean, unless I'm going crazy, I don't see anything. Let's get this going. We might need to use Seal of Wisdom if we really want to keep our mana going. Would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I'm not seeing this. What does Questy say? Speak to Officer Van Rosen to secure passage to Skybreaker in Icecrown, and then report to Captain Justin Barlett. Okay. Officer Van Rosen. Could this be somebody back over here? That's really weird. And you know what, though? It says that they are on, like, a path, right? What could the path be? Something is really weird about the tracking on this one. We're now mounting our assault from one of the most advanced pieces of engineering, the Skybreaker. The Horde don't stand a chance, neither does Arthas. Whatever we've angered is not good. Oh! Oh. Okay. The Skybreaker is an airship, guys. I'm sure you all already knew that. Perfect. This breadcrumb looks like it's below deck. Oh wow, we're having a full-blown little battle here. I say little, but... Okay, interesting. Here we go.
King's honor, friend.
Preparations for war. Welcome to the Skybreaker. From here, we are laying our groundwork for the assault on Arthas. There's a lot of work to be done, but before we can get into the real meat of it, we want to make sure that the Argent Crusade is adequately reinforced. We're going to need their help later. If you have not already, speak to Absalon, the pious man, the pious on the deck. Okay, no, we haven't done that. Let's go do that. Okay. So we don't seem to have any other quest out here besides the Sarian. Which is weird. He kind of, to me at least, indicated that we might have someone else to talk to out here. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
You need something.
It's all fun and games. The Knights of the Ebon Blade want to take the Scourge base known as the Shadow Vault to the northwest. I have a contact in their group who has asked for help. The first step is to blind the Lich King. He's using a device known as the Ocular to watch the area, which floats above the vault's spires. Our dwarves have created something for you to use against it. After the eye has been destroyed, find Baron Sliver on the vault grounds. He's pretending to still be under the Lich King's will.
Tomorrow is another day.
Target and fire at the Ocular can be used while mounted. Range 95 yards, cooldown 5 seconds. Okay, that's great. We can jump a flight over there. And then I have to kind of like remember where this ship is floating at. North of these circular crater-like mountains here will be kind of our point of reference for in case Questy doesn't quite mark the quest correctly. It does seem to move quite a bit, so knowing that we're looking for an airship helps. I don't really know how close we ought to be, but I'm gonna try to land up here. It says we could do it while mounted, so maybe we just do it from the air, right? Oh, we have to be quite close. Oh no. This thing could potentially kill us. It could potentially kill us because I can't really heal. Oh, this is gonna be close. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Yikes. Okay, we got it, but, yeah, jeez. That was a close one. Okay, it turns into the guy down here on the vault ground floor, he said. And we should probably take the opportunity to heal up here.
What?
Perhaps now we can really get something done. Don't be fooled though, the Lich King can still see through his Scourge minions. That's why you're here. When I was in the employ of the Lich King, we would often use a device known as a Sovereign Rod to keep some of the more intelligent Scourge in line. I require that you assist me in the construction of a new one. Luckily for you, all of the necessary components are at hand. A Cultist Rod, an Abomination Hook, and a Geist Rope, and a handful of Scourge Essence. This should not be difficult, Paladin.
To ashes.
Okay. Sure. You say it shouldn't be difficult, that's fine. Let's get a Blessing of Wisdom going on ourselves to further help with the whole mana thing that we've got going on. So now we just need Scourge Essence that I'm pretty sure we get from any of these guys. Except, well, we can get them from this guy too, Death Knight Master. And I think what I'll eventually do is, if we're going to be doing a lot of questing, which I would like to, like I said, I'd like to go back to all the zones that we didn't finish and get 100% clear on every zone. And I'd also like to work on daily quests and stuff like that when they're relevant. And for that, I think I'll get a ret spec going. So I think we'll keep our healing spec, and we'll get a ret spec and set going. I don't even think we have a two-handed sword anymore. Yeah, I think I like completely abandoned it. I really do enjoy Retribution spec, like just how it plays and how it feels, and if I have the opportunity to do more of it, I definitely want to. And for this also, when we do dungeons and stuff, we'll start rolling off spec for some DPS items when nobody else needs them. Oh, we have everything we need.
I will listen for now.
Quickly, hand them to me and stay out of sight. The rod, the hook, and the rope are very self-evident in their usage when combined. I just need to infuse the result with the essences and we'll be ready to proceed. Vial, Lady Knightswood, and the Leaper would make excellent weapons in the fight against the Lich King if they can be broken from his will. That is what the Sovereign Rod is for. You'll find them on the ledges to the east and west of the vault, as well as in the mid-tier of the vault above us. The rod is to be used upon the corpses of the three.
We are done here.
Alright. I think we're going up. Yeah, here we go. So we have to fight them and kill them first. Of course, we're out of mana, so there's that. Well, we got him. Seems happy to be broken free of the Lich King's will. Let's head on over to the next one. So we're getting Ebon Blade reputation with this one, with these guys, so that's good because we're neutral with them, so we badly need reputation with them. You are not the guy that we need. Not even slightly. It says that they will be right around here. I don't think they would be up any higher. There is the chance that they're respawning in the process, but I don't see a body. So if that's the case, they'd probably respawn pretty quickly here. Oh, here he is, the Leaper. Yeah, that's actually really creepy, and I wish he wasn't behaving that way. Actually pretty messed up. Yeah, I don't like the leaping. We're in combat. Okay, we're good. Oh, we need to use the item. Robert, you have to use the item. Whoops. Oh, good. He can't even speak. This is gonna work out well.
Press on.
We will put those three to good use once we finally take the vault. We're probably not going to need any of this. If he cannot be turned, Death Knights such as General Lightsbane are held on too tight of a leash to be able to be turned from the Lich King's will, except under the most extraordinary circumstances. The General keeps himself within the vault, overseeing the creation of new weapons. Disturb one of his weapon racks at the Northern Forge, and I assure you he will come. I'll send Vile, Lady Knightswood, and the Leaper in to help you. If we are to finally own the Shadow Vault, General Lightsbane must fall.
We will have our revenge.
Okay. So he's going to be inside the vault, I guess. Although who knows what level of it he'd be on. Yeah, suffice. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a rune forge. Okay, we could disturb that. Oh, and here he is. Oh, he's an elite. Brilliant. Brilliant. I should have assumed he would be an elite, right? Especially since we're getting some help here. That was not what I wanted. Is the help we're getting going to be enough to keep us alive? Probably not if we run out of mana. We got him. Alright, so this now turns in back on the ship. So we gotta go find the ship again. My other goal is to save up the 5,000 gold that we need to get Artisan Riding. That would be very nice.
Make it quick.
General Lightsbane and his forces are defeated, the Shadow Vault is taken. It sounds like you did extremely well, and you secured 3 very important allies for the Knights of the Ebon Blade in the process. You should head back. By now, Baron Sliver and the other Death Knights will be fighting tooth and nail to hold the Shadow Vault against the might of the Scourge. I'm sure they'll need your help.
Another time.
So we are just going right back. It says we have this quest available into the heart of the Northrend. But when I went there earlier to check it out, there wasn't a quest to pick up. The NPC didn't have a quest. So I'm not actually sure what's going on with that one.
You need something?
See, now we're getting a little bit of phasing where like the area is changing a bit as we progress the quest line, which is cool. Good of you to return. As you can see, we have our hands full here. We need you to focus, Rambles. We're barely holding the Shadow Vault as it is. As you can see, we've greatly angered the Lich King. I need you to speak with Duke Lankrel. He's in charge here now. You'll find him inside the vault building proper. Were I you, I would not keep him waiting.
There's work to be done.
And what else do you have? Black Watch. The Scourge has a large facility called Fleshworks, dedicated to producing abominations of flesh and flesh giants. If we can shut it down, we could deprive the Lich King of a large component of his armies. I've sent Dark Rider Arlie to the area. She has a small base, Blackwatch, on a ridge overlooking the Fleshworks to the west of Corp Rathar. I'm told the Argent Crusade is sending someone to coordinate their efforts there, but the Dark Rider will know what to do. Find and assist her.
Tomorrow is another
That
day.
sounds really interesting too. But we're going in here, talk to the Duke. So yeah, it's really cool. We took this place over. We now have a flight point here. We have an inn here. And I think that kind of phasing is really amazing, and whatever the future of WoW Classic is, I hope we get to see more stuff like that. Where we can do quest chains in a big world, and we can see some of the effects of what we've done. I'm really a big fan of that.
You need something?
The Ebon Blade is indebted to you for your help in taking the Shadow Vault. We are lucky to have you. While the Alliance and the Horde fight each other, doing the Lich King's job for him, we will stay focused on the task at hand. Where the Argent Crusade might falter and think twice about how best to crush the enemy, we will have no such moral difficulties. You shall be our instrument of vengeance, Rambles.
Tomorrow is another day.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. We owe you a great deal, but we're not done with you yet. There's a Vicral city just over the mountain to the west, a place called Jotunheim. The Vicral there are in a constant state of challenge to ascend. The winners go to Ymirheim to serve as the Lich King's elite warrior caste. The Ymirjar? And the losers are reduced to Scourged Vargal. You are going to be my instrument to see to it that more Vargal than Ymirjar emerge. I need some help on the pronunciation here. Miryar? I'm gonna stick with Miryar and make the Y silent for now. The first step we're going to take is at a place in Jotunheim called the Savage Ledge. It's just over the mountains to the west. On the ledge, the Vicral warriors are always sparring, being instructed in the finer arts of battle by their Thane's men. I want you to take this flag and issue a challenge to a number of them. Let's demoralize them with the mere skills of a human, shall we?
We are done here.
Alright, sounds good. That's going to be just over to the west. Looks like we might have another quest to pick up out here as well. We could bind our Hearthstone here, but I think I'll just leave it set in Dalaran for now. If anything, we could probably... Well, we can't fly out. I don't know if there's a flight Hey, there is a flight master. Yeah, of course.
We will have our revenge!
So these guys have quest for us now. Eliminate the Leaper at the Shadow Vault wants you to duel and defeat Sigrid Iceborne, Ephraim the Faithful, and Onuzun the Tinky Wick Whistle. Okay. Sorry about that. It can sometimes be hard to understand what I'm saying. You know how it is. I wanted to make sure that if you find yourself at the Savage Ledge over the mountains to the west, that you make sure to eliminate the competition there. Specifically, I'd like you to challenge to duels and humiliate Sigrid Iceborne, Ephraim the Faithful, Onuzun, and Tinky Wick Whistle. Okay. He can talk, he just sometimes doesn't. Good to know. Yeah, we're doing all this in the same area, I think. That's what it looks like. Let's find, like, a not awful place to land. Like, this seems okay. And let's go ahead and we'll plant the flag. Well, this did not happen how I expected it to happen. Maybe we have to plant the flags on their dead bodies. Maybe that's what it is. Not really what I had in mind. But maybe what we're doing. I can't tell what we're doing. Alright, so... Oh, okay. Of course, now it's... still not doing anything. Maybe I need to hit them with it. Well, we got credit for one of them, which is something, I guess. Again, I think we're only getting credit for one per group that we fight, which is fine. Oh, look at that. We waited and the second one actually disappeared. That's actually good to know and very interesting. Okay, so we don't have to fight both of them. Could be why we were only getting credit for one at a time. Let's do this and see who disappears. It's gonna be this guy. There we go.
I will feed you to the dogs.
We are in combat. Who in the world are we in combat with? Did we get into combat with this guy somehow? I don't know why. Yeah, we did. We got into combat with him. Alright, that's 6 out of 6 defeated. Now we need to make our way over to the named guys. Have a little chit-chat with them. Here's Tinky Wickwhistle.
Hey,
Sorry, Tinky, but I can't afford to use a distraction while I'm doing what needs to be done here.
very good.
So, we gotta kill you. Sigrid Iceborn. This guy is literally over here dancing away.
Pleasure in gutting you.
And lastly, here we have Ephraim the Faithful. A fellow paladin. Challenge you to a duel. Oh, he's a Scarlet Paladin, obviously. Scarlet Scum. And there we go. The Bone Witch. You remember Lady Knightswood, don't you? She certainly remembers you. She's the forlorn and very angry banshee that you saved when you also broke Vile and myself from under the Lich King's domination. The lady has gone into Jotunheim and possessed their Bone Witch. She intends to wreak havoc upon the Vicro from within. She has asked that you seek her out. You'll find her in the cave on the south side of Jordnar village. Okay, let's go turn this one in.
I will listen. For now.
Already I'm hearing reports of the prowess you displayed on the Savage Ledge. Excellent, Rambles, excellent. And now I think it's time to issue a decree to the Thane of those Vicryl that you so easily defeated. Shadow Vault Decree. Thane Urfrang the Mighty sits within his hall overlooking the Savage Ledge. I've studied him. The Thane is a patient Vicryl with a head for strategy and warfare. He's also shown a penchant for biding his time and not wanting to overplay his hand in the ongoing battle. I need him dead. I've written a decree, stand before the Thane and read it aloud. It should unnerve him at the least.
There's work to be done.
I'm sure it will unnerve him and then probably enrage him, and we will see how that goes. Let's come over this way. There's a quest here somewhere, but now I'm wondering if it isn't down below inside. Well, let's go into the hall here.
Come to die!
So here's the quest. Let's talk to him and see. Maybe we have a prereq before the escort. I'm assuming it'll be an escort, inevitably. Valine the Flayed. Paladin, the key to my shackles is hanging around the neck of Instructor Horgar outside. Perhaps you could retrieve it by separating his head from his shoulders. Okay, yeah, we can do that, but not right this second. Got something to take care of first. Alright, let's go ahead and read the decree. By order of Duke Lancral, commander of the Knights of the Ebon Blade, Vanquisher, the Scourge, and Conqueror of the Shadow Vault, you are ordered to stand down. What is your answer? His answer is negative. Well, we got him. And now we need to go outside to find the key to unshackle this guy. Here he is. Where do we want to land on this guy? I guess we're gonna take this group of 3. Alright, that works.
We press on.
Thank you, human. Just hand me the key, I'll take care of it myself. The most important thing that you can do right now is return to Shadow Vault and let Baron Sliver know that I've failed. You see, I wasn't the only one captured by these Vicral devils. My entire contingent of Death Knights was also taken. I should have seen the trap before it was sprung, but there's no use crying over spilled milk now, is there? Go back before you get captured too. I'll see you back at the vault. I'll be surprised if he's actually back at the vault. That would be cool. We're gonna find out soon enough.
Make it quick.
What? We can ill afford to lose one Death Knight, let alone an entire contingent. I just saw that incompetent fool, Valen the Flayed, sneak into the vault building. Go see to it that he rectifies his mistake and returns my Death Knights to me.
Suffer well.
Oh. Here's a daily. Leave our mark. We must attack the Vicral of Jotunheim on many levels. Brute force, of course, is good, but I prefer a more cerebral approach. I want you to demoralize them. My men here have forged a good number of banners for you. I would like for you to take and plant them near the corpses of fallen Vicral. So, that's like the daily of a similar one we just did, kind of? Crush them Vicrals. Them Vicrals at Jotunheim need to be crushed. I don't think we can say much more than that. He wants us to slay any 15 Vicral in the greater Jotunheim region. Our quest log is full, guys. If you can believe that, it's full. I think what I'll do is I'll just abandon some stuff here. We'll be making a circuit of the various zones to eventually get everything done. So I think just having the quest in the zone that we're currently working on is okay. And for now, we're going to work on stuff here at Icecrown. So I'll drop some other stuff from Storm Peaks. There we go. It's really cool that we can fly in here now. I think I can guess why you're here. Now that I'm back, I'm certain that the Baron will want me to recover my men. I can see that we're barely hanging on here. The Lich King's forces are about to break through, and we won't be able to hold out without my captured Death Knights. Can you assist me once more, Rambles? Go back to Jotunheim and let them out of those cages. Break the damn locks. I don't care what you have to do. The Vicar will likely have the keys. Okay, this is good. I like how this is going. This is an interesting little story we have going on here. And look, we're finally friendly with the Knights of the Ebon Blades, so that's also awesome. Goal is to get all these two exalted.
Make it quick.
We face a foe that dwarfs us not only in stature but also numerically. If we are to win the Battle of Icecrown, we must outthink them. With Ulfrang dead, that gives us an advantage in Jotunheim. Let us see if we can capitalize on it. What do we want here? Alright, guys, I am going to take a break here for today, but I'm really happy to be back on the Paladin, actively playing on the Paladin again. I think it's going to be a good time. I feel really good about going through and just kind of trying to 100% all the zones, trying to get all of our ranks up with all the different factions to Exalted. And then we'll also be doing some daily heroics. Didn't do any today, obviously, but that's what we'll do going forward. Is we'll do our daily heroic. We'll do some questing, and we'll just keep playing on the character and seeing what there is to see. And eventually, here I would love to get into a guild and be able to do some weekly raiding, because doing it with that static group of people is really going to be the only way that I care about it enough to actually dedicate time to doing it. So yeah, I'll be thinking about that. If any of you guys have a guild on Maladath on the Alliance side, and you need someone that fills any role, I'd be more than happy to heal, tank, or DPS in any kind of size raid. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.